Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Prophecy, where we, as you can see, go on with the planetary reclamation global event. Nothing to say, actually. That is Alpha Legion Vanguard and a rescue mission.
The mysterious ways of the Inquisition never cease to frighten me. They dispatch an agent of your caliber to rescue some Imperial cannon fodder. Will they get a hero's welcome or end up in an interrogation chamber? Dan Winter, out.
As I already said, they end up in a interrogation chamber. That is for certain. What else should we do? I assume they have some information we need in the end. So first couple of guys are here. The good part is that through that we are now having not the ability, but our DPS, so to say, is increasing, and that is what we in the end want.
These ones are lucky to be alive. There is more that need your help. That's your command.
And let's then shoot through them. This is a rather small group that is quite neat, but we will take them down no matter what. And then the next group comes up and is going to be a little teensy bit in trouble here. Okay, the good part is, of course, it is not a purge, so we don't have to clear out all them guys, and the little guardians are staying in the back, which means they are not being shot at. The only thing we need to be careful about is if there is a larger enemy which has a charge ability, then that might be a little bit unlucky if he would charge through our character, through our Inquisitor, into the squishy little guardsman. That would be very, very bad, because with one charge of the right enemy, every guardsman can be taken out. That is, of course, a not so desirable outcome and could, especially if we have freed all of them, could end the mission very, very quickly, sadly enough.
Take it like a man.
So rescuing the second group, very, very nice. Here they are, and taken out they will be.
Unit under distress relieved. Find the rest of the survivors.
Yes, we will do. One more group is coming up. That means we are quickly through this mission. That is very, very nice, and we have another global event mission then done. That, of course, is very, very neat. And they are goners. Nice. Of course, tight corners, tight floors are not always the best thing for our group, but sometimes it is even working into our direction, having or being inside a tight floor. Okay, good. Slowly everyone is actually targeting them enemies. That is very, very neat.
The seeking and saving part is done. Find the evacuation point and I'll handle the rest.
Yes, we are going to bring them to the teleportation point. Very, very cool. Sniper going to be taken out as well. And then, oh, neat, we have a bigger enemy even coming up. What is it? Oh, okay, so it's just a, it's just a Alpha Legion commander, not the hardest hitting enemy, but well, maybe some special loot anyhow. At least some blue items, not as good as green ones, but well, what the hell. Okay, we then reach the teleportation point. We have a gobbler horde in front of us, and okay, a couple of snipers, but I think they are not going to be the biggest of problems right here.
The survivors have been secured. Interrogation teams, are standing by.
So we are going to take down the sniper. Yes, like so. And then we see us in, well, the next mission, which fits time-wise perfectly in. I see ya in a second.
Xenos, demons, heretics. Enact the Emperor's will and purge the universe of their taint. Let hatred be our shield, and their blood our salvation.
That will do. So, as you already see, the second mission in this episode is a little tinsy purge. Very, very cool. Doesn't seem too big, and at least this combination of assets around us I haven't had too often. So it looks a little bit like a, well, church, something like that, and that is very, very neat indeed. So there you can see a little bit of a problem sometimes when our constructs are beginning to attack and they simply attack two different directions. What I mean with two different directions, of course, they are going to one direction, they are attacking the front, for example, and the right side, which leaves you sometimes, especially when they are taking out and you, for example, can't re-summon, then brings you a little bit in trouble, because then some nasty little enemies that look so nice are attacking us. And as you already probably know, the Tech Priest Inquisitor is not, so to say, the best the best unit or the best Inquisitor in standing and receiving damage. For that we of course have our constructs, which are the frontliners and get the damage. So Black Legion Champion is going to be our focus, since our little shots are then even going to the other. They jump around, that is the great part. So that was actually the first time that I saw a weapon technician which was not wearing a red dressing. So that was a green one, never saw that before. So a episode where we have a multitude of new things, or things I have not seen yet. Very, very cool, isn't it? So there you've seen they did not directly do much damage, but these little guys, they can, if they surround you. And they, I think I even have it on record. There was one time that I was completely surrounded by these little guys, and they practically just took us out. Not instantly, but very, very fast. That was a little bit nasty, to be honest. So shooting into them, because we can clearly simply not with too much work take them gobblers out. That is very, very neat indeed. As I said before, absolutely enjoy. Okay, this bug is insane. I am always afraid in falling down. I don't know what is not working out there with the map. This is one of the most annoying bugs in this game. Sadly enough, there are for me, well, it is not a game-changing bug, of course, but it in the first moment you really are a little bit afraid that you are falling to the ground. There's one major bug I know, that sometimes I had that already 2 times, that sometimes you can't damage enemies. That is something with the tarot cards, I know, but that should not be the point, that you, even if they are very, very strong, that you... Of course, it is if you go into a level where guys are too, just so to say, too high for you, it's clear that you can't do any damage. That is logic sense. But if you generate a terror mission and then can't damage them enemies, that is very, very, well, on the one hand, of course, confusing. On the other hand, it is, of course, very, very annoying, I think. So we have another turret coming up. I will try to take the gunner down, wherever it is. Okay, renegade gunner. I think it was again a green one. As I said before, I always saw red ones, so that is new to me as well. And we are nearly through, and we are nearly getting to the last room. And then let's see, I assume that we are going to fight a decimator or a Hellbrute. I assume it's going to be a Hellbrute, because it always seems that decimators are more rare than the hellbrutes, which of course makes sense fluff-wise, which is absolutely logic because decimators I think are a relic out of the horror sea. Ain't that the case? I think so. If not, then feel free to just correct me on that. So this sentry gun taken out, this one taken out as well. Is there anything of importance? I think no. I know I'm overseeing. What the hell is this room and how do we get there is my question actually. No, it's sometimes hard to see them. There's no clear connection to this room. That is a little bit weird, except the connections there. I don't know. I hope we can finish this mission. I hope that dearly, to be honest. Although I'm right now a little bit afraid, because it would be very weird if the algorithm which generates the maps would leave a little, would then tend to generate maps which are not interconnected and don't let you finish them. That would be a major thing. Maybe it's just an empty room. That is of course possible as well. So I think we are nearing the 20 enemies remaining message. That should be coming up very soon, and then we soonish realize whether there are enemies in the not reachable room or not. And I hope this is the last room. Ideally hope that. So So I was again wrong. We are not going to face a hellbrute or a decimator. We are facing a giant chaos spawn. I have nothing against this enemy. Really a wonderful enemy, especially when it gets to you with all the chaos spawn. So I was, of course, then lucky, or not lucky, or maybe wrong.
The enemies of the Imperium failed miserably.
That the room is clear. That is very important for us. So guys, that right now leads us to the end of this episode, and you know it. I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then please guys give me a little thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see ya in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.